Yeah, hi, these comments are for Henry, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And first of all, congratulations, you have a score of 87 out of 120 on the TOEFL IBT, which is a great score. But, like many students, it's not high enough. So let's look at your email here. So you said, I did the TOEFL 2 weeks ago, but unfortunately I could not get the score and I would change that to passed, needed, because you're talking about passed. My score is 87 out of 120, so you had 17 points in the reading, 22 points in the listening, 24 points in the writing, and then 24 points in the speaking. You say, I need at least 92 in 1 month. I'm thinking about, you want to change reschedule to rescheduling because you're using a preposition, and after a preposition, Henry, you want to use a gerund. So you say, I'm thinking about rescheduling this for next June 24th. Do you think I can improve 5 more points in 1 month? As you can see, I have serious problems in the reading section. You say, I would probably put a period here so you don't have a comma splice. I have been learning lots of academic words and reading some books, but I do not know why I get that low score. All right, so I think 5 points in a month, I'm going to say 75% possibility. The odds are in your favor. A lot of students are able to improve their TOEFL score about 5 to 10 points for each month that they study. There's no guarantee out there, but I think it's possible. I think it's at least 75% possibility that you can do this. Now, let's take a look at why you're getting the reading score that you're getting, right? So your reading should be around 21 or 22, and that would be just enough to put your score up to about 91 or 92 out of 120, right? Okay, there's really 5 basic things here, Henry. In order to really meaningfully improve reading, you have to do 5 things. Number 1, you want to read extensively for about 45 minutes daily. Maybe newspapers, magazines, and books. So you're saying here that you do read some books. Now, I don't know how long you're doing that, but keep doing that. So read extensively every day for about 45 minutes. Number 2 is improve your vocabulary. Build your vocabulary. That's another good thing to help you with your reading. Number 3, believe it or not, a lot of people miss this one. You want to increase your reading speed to about 300 words per minute. Readers at this speed typically will have better concentration, comprehension. They're more comfortable reading and finding information on the TOEFL exam if they have a reading speed of at least 300 words per minute. Number 4, familiarize yourself with reading question types and strategies. Remember, on the TOEFL exam, you have reading questions that focus on main ideas. Other questions focus around vocabulary. You have rhetorical type questions. You have completing charts and tables type questions, and so on. So you need to get familiar with each question type that appears on the TOEFL exam, and specifically what strategies that you need to use in order to answer those questions. And finally, the 5th thing is take TOEFL level reading practice tests until you're scoring around 21 to 22 points consistently. That would tell you that you are ready to retake the TOEFL exam. Now, for point number 1, you have to do that on your own. My course will help you with number 2, number 3, and also number 4. I recommend that you use a TOEFL book to help you improve to take TOEFL level reading practice test, and then you can kind of check your comprehension there. But remember, it's not just about taking a lot of practice tests. You have to get more comfortable reading in English. And then, once you feel comfortable, you can also work on building vocabulary and increasing reading speed. These are things that are all very helpful. Okay, now here's my plan. I think that might help you get going with your goal. The main thing right now is, Henry, is I'd recommend that you're spending right now about 2 to 3 hours daily, and some of that you can just do reading newspapers and things of that nature. But as you're doing your study, number one, go through the vocabulary and the reading parts of my course. Number two, complete the listening part of my course. Now, as you're doing the reading and the listening practice, I'm going to give you a tip. You want to work on getting down the main and the most important supporting points in note form. You want to get those notes down. And then, of course, you can use the notes to answer the reading comprehension questions and the listening comprehension questions, but let's go beyond that. You can use your notes to actually speak and write about the information. And this also helps you with your integrated writing. And I can already tell just from the email that you do have some grammar issues that you're trying to work on. You notice I made some corrections in the comments that you made there. But I recommend as you're doing the reading and listening practice, at least maybe 5 to 6 audio recordings. You can actually, in 60 seconds, you can explain a reading passage or listening passage. Get used to talking about that information too. And that can help you reinforce the vocabulary and the grammar that you see in those reading and listening passages. Now, of course, number 3 is, I think I can help you improve your speaking and writing a little bit more. I know it's already strong, but just to make sure you get over that 92-point threshold you're looking for, you can start sending me speaking and writing practice tests from my course on a weekly basis. Now, whether or not you do that, your decision. But if you send me speaking and writing practice, I'll give you comments in about 24 hours, right? And I'll actually give you a score, too, on the speaking and the writing practice test that you sent. So I think maybe 2 to 3 hours a day of study over about 30 days. I'm going to say you have about a 75% chance, I think, of solving the language issues you need to solve in order for you to reach your goal. All right, Henry? And thank you for your email, and hang in there, and hopefully after 30 days you will be done with the TOEFL forever. How about that? Never worry about it again.